Good morning to you all. Hope everybody is doing well, staying at home, staying safe. As you all are aware, the coronavirus has badly affected the industries worldwide. The normal life throughout the world has been badly hit, and most of the countries have to go for lockdown to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. Government of India has also initially announced a 3 weeks lockdown and had been forced to extend the lockdown till 3rd May, considering the need to maintain certain basic conditions and keep the people safe by staying inside the home. Shrimp aquaculture industry was also badly hit by the lockdown and by the COVID-19 situation. The export of shipments from each countries were badly hit as the logistics issue was completely halted by most of the countries. In India, it has got multifold effects. Availability of laborers, logistic issues to move the raw material, finished goods from the feed factory, transportation of the post larvae from the hatcheries, everything came to a standstill condition and the industry went directionless for a few weeks. Now, with the initiatives of these stakeholders, through the support of various organizations involved in aquaculture activities, and with the proper understanding and support by the Government of India and by the maritime states, the aquaculture activities have been asked to resume, keeping in mind the basic requirements to keep isolation, safety of the laborers, and related things. Aquaculture activities are brought under the Essential Services Act, and most of the stakeholders are quite happy to operate at least at the minimal level. In the point of demand and supply, the demand is badly hit by the basic factor that logistics issues remain unsolved. Compared to other countries, India is highly dependent on the export market. 50% of our frozen shrimps were exported to US, followed by China, Japan, Europe and other countries. As on date, only the Chinese markets are improving and the Chinese buyers have started taking the frozen shrimps from India and other Asian countries. We expect that within a few weeks' time, the markets will still improve and we should be able to supply the necessary quantities as demanded by the Chinese buyers. Most of the industry stakeholders are in a state of confusion due to the lockdown as well due to the spread of COVID-19. The basic question the farmer asks, they wanted to know the actual impact of COVID-19 on the global aquaculture. Farming operations worldwide were badly hit by the COVID-19. Most of the countries went for lockdown and the operations were stopped at all levels. Retail outlets and the restaurant business also came to a halt and most of them did not operate during the lockdown. Our farmers in India also wanted to know the current farming situation in other Asian countries. As I said at the beginning, most of the Asian countries have seen a sort of recovery at present. Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, some parts of China and Malaysia. The farming activities have started and the exports are going smoothly with most of the orders coming from China. The markets from Europe and US will take 2 to 3 more months to recover and by end of June or July, the markets will improve further. Compared to other countries, the domestic market is totally absent in India. And that's the reason the market forces dictate more terms to the Indian shrimps. We are badly affected by the impact of market trends as 95% of our exports are made into China, Europe, US and other countries. So, farmers wanted to know now what will be the demands for the shrimps in the export markets like China, US, Europe and Japan in the coming weeks. Chinese markets have started improving and the shipments are going from even India. However, the Indian exporters are badly hit by the lack of availability of sufficient quantities of containers, availability of labor in the processing plant to handle the raw materials, have slowed down the operations in the processing plant. But by May 3rd, when there is a possibility of lifting the lockdown, things should improve further. The other question that comes to the mind of the farmer is about the farm gate prices. Will the farm gate price increase in the coming weeks, or the farm gate price will remain stable, or due to the problems in the exports, whether the farm gate price will fall further down? To be frank, the farm gate prices have seen a sign of recovery, and in a couple of months' time, the farm gate prices will come back to normalcy when the export smoothens. In India, the first crop did not go well, and it is estimated that 20% of the production will come down compared to the previous years. So there is a lot of hope now put in for the second crop or the second season. Except for a few districts in the state of Andhra Pradesh, most of the states are stocked less than 30%. So the basic question is that, should I go for stocking or not? If I were a farmer, right now I'll go for stocking. I'll go for moderate densities of stocking, with stocking densities less than 50 per square meter, with the aim of 60 to 70 counts for the harvest. As I said earlier, the market is now highly dependent on China, and the Chinese buyers always prefer smaller sizes, between 70 and 100 counts. So that should be our target size for the coming crop. By chance, if the US market improves, then we can always go for 50 counts up to 30 counts. But it will take minimum of 2 months for the US market to resume and recover from the current problems. So what are the other major factors that will affect the production in the present scenario? After second week of March, the import of SPF broodstock into India have been very limited. So there is a scarcity of the post larvae in the coming weeks. However, it's glad to know that the few hatcheries have already started production, and there could be some quantities of PL available for stocking in the end of May itself, in the end of April itself. So as and when the May progresses, when the logistics issue gets solved, I think there will be a higher possibility of importing more numbers of broodstock into India. Already, the Hatchery Association and other organizations have requested for self-quarantine so that enough seed is available for the farmers to go for stocking. I hope the government agencies will definitely heed to this request and liberalize the import policies. In addition to this, the success of crop remains a major factor to sustain the growth. So at this juncture, we are going to experience a peak summer in the months of May, June. So there should be a priority given to the farming active practices at present. Normally during the summer season, we used to hit by the high temperatures wherein the bacterial and parasitic infections go high. So it is imperative for the farmer to start improving the immune system from day one. And the best way is to do that is to use functional feeds from day one to the end of the crop. Survival and growth will play a major role for the farmer to remain successful and to continue the aquaculture activities. In addition to this, we need to ensure the biosecurity throughout the culture period. We need to use the quality feeds and branded products for probiotics, minerals and feed additives normally used in the shrimp aquaculture. Traceability is getting very much important, and every farmer should take it mandatory that they use only the certified antibiotic-free inputs in the crop. I wish you all good luck, and the situation will improve. Stay home, stay safe. Wish you all good luck. Thank you.